Can't planche? Well, just do this. All right, guys, so the planche is a pretty cool move that everybody wants to do and that everybody wants to learn. I don't know about you, but the planche, front lever, and the one-arm pull-up are some of those calisthenics power moves that I just really love doing and I love practicing. But a lot of people always have trouble working their way up to the planche and actually learning it. So today I'm gonna give you some 2 steps that I did that actually helped my planche progress improve a lot. And while I did this, I've noticed huge gains while doing it, and now I'm able to hold a straddle planche, and I'm also able to hold a full planche now. Crazy. So follow these 2 steps and you'll see good results. All right, so first up, we have to talk about hand placement. Hand placement in the planche is super important. All right, so there's many ways to do this. First, you can have your fingers pointing forward like this right here, or you can have your fingers pointing kind of forward with your index fingers forward, so your hands are slightly turned out like that. Next, you can have your hands sideways just like this, and lastly you can have your hands turned all the way back around like this. Now, a lot of people have speculation which one is harder, but it varies from person to person. For me, the fingers forward is going to be harder because that requires more wrist flexibility. However, I have heard that if your fingers are pointed forward, it's easier with balance, and that is true. However, like I said, you have to have wrist flexibility in order to be good at doing that way. So first up, find a hand placement. I like doing sideways and I like doing backwards too. It's just what works for me, doing that hand placement. I found that it is really easy on the wrist for me, and that I'm able to focus my balancing on it. I'm pretty good at balancing with my hands backwards. See? Not too shabby, right? All right, so once you figure out your hand placement, the next step that you want to do is forget about the tuck planches, forget about the progressions lean up that you've all heard about. What I want you to do is just focus on something called the planche lean. And this exercise, this movement, will actually train your shoulders to hold your body when it's in that lean forward position. Because all the planche is having straight arms and just leaning in so far that your shoulders are holding up all your weight. So the best way that I train for this, like I said, forget about tuck planches, is doing the planche lean. So what you want to do is first, like I said, figure out that hand placement that you want to do and stick with it. Stick with that hand placement. So I'm gonna do backwards like this because it allows me to lean in as far as I can without hurting my wrist. Then you want to extend your legs like I'm doing here. The thing is, you want to have this part of your foot flat on the ground, right? So see how that part of my foot is completely flat? You want to hollow out your back. This is not hollowed out, this is hollowed out. And keep your butt down. Then you want to lean in as far as possible. You're gonna find a lean point to where you can hold it for 10 to 15 seconds, no more, no less. So if you're able to hold the planche lean for greater than 15 seconds, you should lean in more. And if you can't do it for 10 or 15 seconds, you should lean in less. This provides enough stimulus so that you're working your shoulders and you're training it towards holding your body weight up with just your shoulders. And basically that is the secret to getting good at the planche and learning it. So just simply the planche lean. Figure out your hand placement, hollow out your back like this, just lean in like this. Make sure to keep your arms straight and have your butt down, right? So make sure to do that between 3 and 5 times a week before your workouts. How many sets? I usually do 3 to 5 sets according to how I'm feeling, but just be sure to integrate that somewhere in your planche training, because like I said, a lot of people are doing these tuck holds, these different planche stuff, but they're not focusing on the one movement that they need to actually progress, and that's the planche lean. Like really, you could learn the planche just by doing the planche lean, I guarantee it. So I hope that quick tip helped you guys to learn the planche. I promise you'll get it soon if you don't have it already, or you can improve your planche to what you have now. All right, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Present.